Do I really own the Holy Grail? Let's see if I do or not. Crank that round and see what happens. G'day guys, and welcome to another Silver Peaks Wanderer Show and Tell Friday. And how you doing there? Great to see you all here. And today we're going to talk about my Holy Grail here. Back to the Holy Grail there, just showing a quick wee view of where we are here today, which is the beautiful back beach at Port Chalmers, Dunedin, New Zealand. It's a part of the Otago Harbour. It's a beautiful morning this morning, and we're going to check out this Holy Grail that I have here. So according to a lot of people that are in the know, this is one of the Holy Grails as far as vintage stoves is concerned. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. So there we are guys, the Optimus 199, a true multi-fuel stove. So let's open her up and have a look, eh? So this is not the original buckle here. I just found something that was suitable to put around her. The original ones I think are made of a different type of material, but this does the job anyway. So I picked this up a month or two ago. It was the first one that I'd ever seen on the internet in New Zealand for sale. I was pretty stoked to see it because they're just really hard to come by, and at the time I was quite lucky. I did actually have a bit of money in the bank to spend on this, because that's the thing with these stoves, is you pretty much got to hit, unless you strike it lucky, which some people have, you're really in a bidding war with other stove collectors and people that are in the know as far as how good a stove this is. So let's open it up and have a look and see what we have here, eh? Just open this lid up here. There's lots of goodies in here. So for a start, we have the lid here, which can be used as a cooking pot. I myself don't use it as a cooking pot, but it was designed to be used as a cooking pot. I have the windbreak here. Lucky today, it's quite a calm day, so there doesn't seem to be too much wind. I had the little Optimus mini pump to pressurise the stove. Now the early ones came out with a metal pot stand like this, which this one is actually an early one, but when I bought this one it actually came with a trivet, which I'll show you in a minute as well. Yes, so the later edition of this stove came with a trivet, which is this this little guy here to put your pots on, which sits right on top of the silent burner. That's what this is here. It's a silent burner. This is a multi-fuel stove, runs on methylated spirits, kerosene, or Coleman fuel here. So it runs on all three fuels. Yeah, so there we go, guys. I've just set the pot stands up. So this is the first edition here, unlike the one with the trivet which I just showed you. You can see on the side of the case of the stove is little indentations to hold the wire stands there. So at the moment I've got some kerosene in here, so we're just going to use a bit of this methylated spirits, which it also runs on, but we're going to use a bit of this methylated spirits, or denatured alcohol you may call it, to prime the stove up and get it running on some kerosene for a start. So I've got a bit of methylated spirits in there. We'll just light that up and get that going. So this will heat the whole stove up and prime it up for some kerosene, which we're burning for the first burn. So she's just priming there at the moment. Have a look at the label there. Yeah, so this stove was made around 1980. They're only made for a short period of time, these stoves, so that was why they're very sought after now, because there was not many of them around, and the fact that they're a true multi-fuel stove that runs on all three fuels. So that's pretty much burnt out there now, so I'll just light this up. The thing with these silent burners is you have to let them run right out, so we'll just light this up. So there she is, she's burning away there nicely. So this is, like I was saying, kerosene that we're running on here for a start. So just going to throw on some potatoes here. We'll just throw these guys in the pot and we'll boil them up, eh? Yeah, so we'll get these guys on the boil. I've just put a bit of water in there, just covered them. Just put them up on the stove there. There we are there on the stove, just cooking up there. Yes, it's been about 4 minutes there now, so let's have a look at this pot, see how these spuds are going. So they're just starting to heat up there now. It's probably just one had them on boiling for about 5 minutes. Yes, my intention was actually to run this on the 3 different fuels, guys, to show you. For a start, the MEFs does work okay on this stove, but you really want to change the jet out. I do have this little piece here which is designed to drop inside the burner to run MEFs, but they recommend you do change the jet out as well. But I was going to run it on Coleman fuel as well, but bit of a confession, I brought all the fuels with me, but I didn't bring any funnel to change it all, so hopefully I can just show you with the kerosene. Anyway, it is a good stove, but it does actually run on all 3 fuels. I've had it running on all 3 fuels before without a problem, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's bubbling away there now, boiling away, so we'll just turn that down just a little bit. The other thing with the stove is this gets really hot, so pays just to leave it out. The wee key there, it gets quite hot. That's boiling away there nicely, so about 5 minutes boiling away there. So we'll just give them a wee test to see if they're kind of the right. We just need a wee bit more yet. So if you don't know, that's a Coleman 200A lantern, one of the red ones. Quite common in America, very hard to find them here in New Zealand. I've probably seen maybe 3 of them in the last year for sale, so in America I think they're very common. We don't get them very much here, so I think that's pretty much done there now, so we'll just take them off. Yeah, so we'll just chip these guys up there. They're quite hot, but just try and cut them up as quick as we can there and get them in the fry pan. So we'll just pop this fry pan on here. We'll just throw in a bit of butter. Put a bit of butter in there. I'll put a bit of oil in there as well. So we'll just throw these potatoes in there. Yeah, so my plan was to do Kero on the first cook, which was boiling the potatoes up, and I was going to do Coleman fuel on this one, frying up the potatoes, and then I've got some can of beans here as well, which I was going to cook on with the methylated spirits, but like I say, I didn't bring the funnel, so never mind, guys. Yeah, guys, the Kero actually ran out, so I managed to try and get a bit of Coleman fuel into the stove now, so we're back on the go now with some Coleman in there, and we'll fry these potatoes up. So that's running Coleman fuel. So I'll just put a wee bit of seasoning in the potatoes, a bit of garlic and herbs, well, garlic salt. We'll just throw a bit of that in there, a bit of flavour. So these are called juicy beanie potatoes, which are a special potato we have here, new potatoes we have here in the summertime. So they're starting to brown up nicely there. So we'll just take them off there now, and we'll throw the beans on. Stove's still going well, as you can see. Throw the beans on there. Pick up those beans. These are good to go. So this is a bit of a wee boat harbour here. There's actually a yacht club just at the end there. People come and bring the boats out to race, generally in the weekends. So those beans are heating up there, bubbling away there. So pretty much almost got them ready. Stove's still running beautifully. I'll just whip them off. I might as well just throw the old jug on, and have a cup of tea. Yeah, so there we are, guys, the fried up potatoes and the beans. Waiting for the jug to boil there. 199 still rather nice. That's the jug boil on there, so we'll just turn that guy off. There we go, guys, so 199. A holy grail stove for a lot of stove collectors. I'm very blessed to own one. I'll just throw the old water in the cup for the cup of tea. So there we are, guys, the 199 stove. She runs on all three methylated spirits, kerosene and Coleman fuel. True multi-fuel stove. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.